You know, sometimes when life gives you lemons, then you've got lemons to deal with. A little sugar doesn't hurt though. I wanted to give you all an update on what has transpired this week. It's been a hard week. There's no way to sugarcoat things. I've had some pretty down moments. I've also had some up moments, moments filled with hope, and some moments filled with just a lot of sadness, grief, fear. The support that I've received has been stunning, very appreciated, overwhelming in a good sense. When I put out my little medical update, I had the intention of family and co-workers seeing this. I did not realize it would explode and turn out like it did. I cannot thank y'all enough for your kindness, the prayers, the heartfelt words. I've had people from across my career and across my life saying some of the kindest things to me, and it means the world to me. It really does. I have made my decision, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fight this cancer for all it's worth. I've made a referral. I'm getting a referral to MD Anderson, and going to go down there, I hope, for chemo if they will accept me, and for the stem cell transplant. There's a chance they may accept me but want me to do the chemo locally. They'll set the protocol, I do it local, and then go down to MD Anderson for the stem cell transplant. I'm not convinced that I want to do the allogenic stem cell transplant where I would have to receive anti-rejection meds after that. I'm not too crazy over that thought, quite honestly. But, you know, we'll see. I was put in tears this morning. My colleagues at work have put together 2 different fundraising sites. One is an online GoFundMe.com. You can just type in my name and it'll pop up. And another is a bank account at Wells Fargo. You can walk into any Wells Fargo location. If you need the information, you can message me, or you can message Brenda Hockaday. She's listed as the originator of this funding effort, and she has the bank account number, and she will be glad to receive all checks or whatever. If you're not a big fan of putting things out on the net like credit card numbers and that kind of thing, then she'll be glad to receive any donations. She'll make the deposit and disperse the funds, or she will email you or send you the bank number, the route number. No, not the route number, the account number. And with the account number, no, you cannot withdraw funds. Sorry. You'd have to have my name or my wife's names to withdraw funds, but you can make a deposit. You can go into any Wells Fargo, anywhere, and sign your name on whatever and make a deposit. Big confirmation to me. Has been the overwhelming support. All of y'all have chimed in. It's been just nearly unanimous on the support of we will trust you with whatever you do. We would like you to fight, but we understand if you don't choose to. And it's easy for those of you who've not been down this road to say, fight, 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 fight. Well, let me tell you what. It's not a lot of joy walking into war. And if you look at a soldier's face when they know they're in the front lines of battle, and they can smell the gunpowder and they can see the smoke, you know, from World War II, those type of images, they're not going Mr. Positivity. They're thinking, how do I stay alive? What's the best action? And they're trying to suppress their emotions and think clearly. I assure you, that's where I've been. The overwhelming support with financial from others, the prayers, it's all come together in such a way that I feel a peace about it now, that I feel like at least my wife and my daughters will be taken care of. And I won't just, go out with like a comet crossing the sky and go out in a blast and a fury and then leave everybody else just left to pick up the pieces. I feel like there's plenty of support. So the family gathering this weekend has changed into a celebration of life. My sister has rented a place out by a swimming pool. Evidently she got it for free. And we're going to have it from 3 p.m. until midnight out in Granbury, Texas. And I was just notified a couple of cousins are coming. These are cousins I grew up with, and I just love them to death. And I'm really excited, more than you know. It means the world to me, what's happening. And I'm going to fight this for all it's worth. Give you a little medical update right quick. I felt pretty good most of this week. The pain has been mostly increasing in my neck. A little bone pain started in my leg. I haven't felt bone pain since 2008. It's not a joy, I assure you. Yesterday I started feeling feverish, and this morning I'm running a fever, and I've got the sweating starting. If you look up symptoms for lymphoma, classic is fever and sweating. Don't worry, I'm not infected per se, like flu bug or something like that. It's just how the body reacts to lymphoma. Last time I underwent a month of sweating and fevers before they began therapy, but that was because I didn't know what it was. This time we know what it is, and it's just started very mildly the last 24 hours, so I feel like I've got a little bit of time while we get the MD Anderson referral worked out. I'm going to go have a really wonderful weekend. I'm going to celebrate life, try to make sure I have all my I's dotted and T's crossed as far as paperwork, leave of absence, PTO, all that good stuff taken care of. I've tried multiple videos this week to start and stop. I think I'll go back at some point when I'm sitting in the hospital and I get terrifically bored, which will happen. I don't like watching TV much. I'm going to try to put together some of these videos and say, hey, here's what happened on so-and-so date when I went and got the bone marrow done, or, and share some of these processes with y'all and my thoughts along the lines. So that's it for right now. Thank you so much for the overwhelming support. It's meant the world to me. Thank you so much for your prayers. They have worked. Thank you so much for your kindness. It has meant more to me and my family than you know. Please don't forget my wife and my daughters. They're walking through this with me. Do what you can do to support them and send them encouraging words. And I love you all, and thank you so much.